Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode of Dragonfly Tour. I'm here at Wake Valley Pond in Epping Forest in Essex, and I'm hoping to find Downy Emerald. Now, as you can probably hear, it's quite noisy. I'm quite near to the main road, so you know, the audio might be a bit fun today. But the reason I've come to this pond and putting up with that road is that it's quite a specialised species, Downy Emerald. It likes larger ponds in woodlands with lots of overhanging trees, which, as you can see, there's plenty of here. So I'm going to go for a wander round. There's lots of other species here to be found, dragonfly and otherwise, so let's go for a look.
The cloud cover didn't lift for the first hour, but I entertained myself watching these mallards.
Well, I've been here an hour. I haven't seen a single dragonfly or damselfly yet, but I've decided to sit here and stake out this little bay on the lake because it looks pretty promising. I know I've seen them here in previous years, so let's see what happens. And I'll see what other wildlife I can see.
Then a few mandarin ducks appeared. There's a decent sized population of these in Epping Forest. Walking round the other side of the lake, I came across this very alert looking female mandarin. It was soon obvious why she was so alert. There was a bunch of ducklings with her. She was keeping a careful eye on them and managed to find this snail, which the ducklings were soon nagging her for. I walked a bit further round and a dragonfly flew past. With such a brief view and looking into the sun, I was fairly sure at the time it was a 4-spotted chaser, but slowing it down now, I can see it's green and it has that bulging tip to the abdomen of a Downy Emerald. But thankfully, that wasn't the only one I saw.
Well, I didn't have to wait much longer. A Downy Emerald started flying around the lake in front of me, but I've only managed to get a few glimpses, as you can see. Not exactly brilliant footage. I'm going to keep trying. I've still got a couple hours left. Let's see what I can get.
And I did manage to get better footage. First of all, just slight improvements of what I got before.
I found this neat little spot here. You can see Downy Emeralds flying around.
Some large carp became active in the lake, and the balloon flies that have been swarming over the lake started to mass around this orange fly. I'm not sure if it's male swarming over a female or they're trying to eat it. And this female mandarin duck came up to me, acting like it wanted to be fed. Then, as the sun broke through the cloud, the Downy Emeralds really started to get active. You can see the metallic green colour, which in British dragonflies is only found in the emeralds. And of these emerald dragonflies, the Downy Emeralds have the more bronzy colour, especially when compared to the bright green of the brilliant emerald, which is not found in Essex. Male Downy Emeralds also have this distinctive bulge at the end of the abdomen. The warmth of the sun also brought swarms of these toe tadpoles to the edge of the lake. While I was watching the emeralds, this female hairy dragonfly started ovipositing, or egg-laying, in the reed bed next to me. As the sun got brighter, the males started really holding territories, hovering a bit more, and when another male wandered in, there was a bit of a dogfight, with this male chasing out the intruder.
Well, I've just spent at least an hour sitting in this lovely little spot here. It's a nice little bay. There's a few water lilies, a lot of reeds, and the Downy Emeralds have been going back and forth, males fighting each other. Got loads of little clips. They're still quite hard to get. They're just so quick and they hover so briefly.
I also managed the briefest glimpse of a 4-spotted chaser too.
It's been quite a productive spot, to be honest. I've had a grass snake swim past, Also had a hairy dragonfly female. She was egg laying in the reeds there. So yeah, it's really nice here.
I then spotted some activity over the lily pads out on the lake. Looking closer, they're red-eyed damselflies. It was still quite early in the season for them, so it's great to see them and tick them off earlier than I expected to.
Well, it's been a good day here at Wake Valley Pond. I've got the Downy Emerald Dragonflies. I've also seen a hairy dragonfly, which was nice, and I've got the red-eyed damselfly species. I wasn't expecting that. Also got the grass snake, we had the mandarin ducks, a kingfisher flying past. Brilliant day. Well worth the £6 I had to pay to park here. See you in the next one, guys.
But Wake Valley Pond had one more surprise for me. This red-eared terrapin or slider. And next to it, this yellow-bellied slider, which despite the very different names, there are actually two subspecies of the same species. Both of which are popular in the pet trade, and these are no doubt dumped pets. But it was a nice end to a great visit to this great site. See you in the next episode.